Well, when they talk about Johnny Carson, they go, "Oh, they never said, oh, he was a great mimic." It's like, yeah, Jimmy Fallon does a great Bono. You know who else does a good Bono? Bono, everybody. Right. No, first of all, I know. I just want to make sure that I have
be on
nowhere to
Jimmy
work.
Fallon's show, by the way?
What's that?
Doesn't sound like it.
No, I'm not going to anybody's show. I'm only going to go on Letterman's show, and when he retires, I'm going to hang out at his house. Because Letterman's the king. Actually, I think I like Seth Meyers is doing a good job. I think.
Okay,
he can interview.
He's also doing well in the radio, in the ratings. Yeah.
Well, that's because Craig Ferguson. My wife and I have a game. Who can dive for the remote quicker and turn off Craig Ferguson? You like him a lot?
See, I love Craig Ferguson.
See, now here's what I
love. It is a one-trick pony, but I do love it.
But he just all he does is I don't think he has any idea that there's a crowd or there's timing involved because he'll go on these like long half-hour monologues that are all like improving with themselves, like, oh, I got to the studio about was it 12 o'clock? Maybe it was 11. Oh, 20 minutes later.
And it's all to just the camera. He just works you alone in your bed. He just
Would you like it? But do you like his robot? I guess his robot. I don't know. I can't watch that show.
Anyway, Letterman was always cooler, even though I like Leno.
Yeah,
because I love the monologue, I love the jokes, and I like his sensibilities. They're closer to mine. But Letterman was always in a way too cool for me because I don't know how to be that acerbic.
Yeah.
And still, because Letterman could get people on, appear to be ripping them to shreds while they smile with him.
Right.
Or sometimes he is ripping them to shreds like, Paris Hilton, and he doesn't care. So he's definitely, he's running the room in an interesting way.
He also has world interests. He knows music. He knows politics. Leno, if it's not about cars... It's like because people say he used to like I have friends who know him and like if there's a sporting event will come on and go, hey, what are you people? You rooting for the lemon teams there? What are you rooting for the grape team? What are you rooting? Yeah, the red shirts. He doesn't know anything about sports. He doesn't know anything about music. All he knows is about his cars. But also Letterman, like remember Letterman used to spray water on the. Like people would be walking.
Oh, the streets in New York outside.
It's so he did it like last summer. He's like spraying people and like, get on the Port Authority and get the hell out of here. That's the kind of thing. I love that for some reason.
I'm sensing, Andy, that you really wish you had had a talk show at some point. You
got
some issues.
You could do this.
You need a researcher if you want to see all the sources of my bitterness, envy, anger, and rage. It's not just one thing. It's my height bothers me. I don't have a Napoleon complex. And before Napoleon, they used to go, boy, that short guy's angry.
Tom Cruise, Sly Stallone, they don't sit around and belittle about the fact they're short. They went on ahead and were superstars.
Well, yeah. Well, I also carry a portable Apple box with me wherever I go. No, I'm not upset about it's not just my height. It's not just about the fact that I'm renting. It's not just about the fact that I have long-standing medical issues I can't afford to fix. That's not what it's all about. I like flying below the radar for 28 years.
Like a hijacker.
I don't want fame. Who needs it with the fame and the mob?
I got a question, though. What is enough fame? Like, to people listening now, like you've been on Letterman a gazillion times.
Right.
You've been many specials, Ray Romano, many times. You're still on hit shows like Maron. Small hit shows, but still cool. Very cool shows.
I'm a voice of Bob's Burgers.
And to you, you're not voice of Bob's Burgers.
I'm the voice of Mort.
That is big, man.
But to you, you're not famous enough. You should have been more famous.
Here's the thing. This is an absolutely
guys
true.
Like Leno don't deserve it because all they know about is cars.
Well, the absolute truth is like when you're young. And I'm not saying I'm not young. I mean, I'm still in pilot season. I still play 20 to 35, and I'm Italian. But when you're in your 20s and your 30s, I finally found out that you can turn your headphones up.
Yeah, help yourself.
I just thought I was going deaf, and nobody was saying anything. When you're young, I really wanted to be like I was a musician before I was a comedian, so I wanted to be like the Beatles. I wanted to be.
What'd you play?
I played guitar and I wrote songs. And when I first moved to L.A., I was only one of 50 million singer-songwriter guitarists.
Right.
So we had to get in a big line. But then I have to say, honestly, I couldn't be except for when I can't pay my bills. I'm totally happy.
Do you incorporate any songs into your comedy?
I never. Well, when I first used to go on the road, which was the late 80s, and I can't believe that I'm 27 and I've had these experiences. When I used to go on the road, I would have to apologize because I'd be in a condo and I have my guitar. I said, don't worry, fellas, I'm not using it in the act. Because back in those days, it was all the song parody type thing.
Lots of guys did that, yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm trying to do that more. I used to be deadly serious in my songs, which is terrible. But I mean, I wrote some good things I liked. But when I think back to Randy Newman and Frank Zappa, there are a lot of people who wrote with this kind of double. So when I write more recently, I do add some more humor. I just don't want it to be hacky.
Yeah, and a lot of that is, yeah.
But Fly the Conchords I like, and
there's great. Being on Wizards of Waverly Place, that's a Disney show, right?
That's a Disney show, yeah.
Did your agent, he must have had a talk with you, like, Andy, you make a lot of people mad in this business. Don't make that mouse mad. I mean, you don't seem like the time.
Yeah, what do you got to say about Disney Mouse?
Disney
He's a hack, right?
Disney is a wonderful company. They are such a good group of people. They are very fair. Nobody pays better than Disney. You know, they have
wonderful health care.
They have great health. They have a studio. They have like a studio. They have like and they have like 5 sound stages. So I was trying to do a joke with the 5 stages of Disney. 1,
denial
that you're getting paid so little. 2, anger over how little you're getting paid.
Regret.
But like every job I've ever got, acting job, it's not, and I never because I auditioned. It was because someone else canceled and they had me play.
You were like the emergency guy that grabbed.
Well, Rick Overton was out of town. That's how I got on Larry Sanders. And there's another comedian who was out of town. That's how I got Chancellor Rudy Tootie. I get a lot of. I'm telling you, I'm big in the 14-year-old.
So what happened for you to be in Kirkland this weekend? How did that happen? Who canceled, Dave?
Who canceled?
Yeah.
Nobody. Kirkland is honored to have you.
We've been waiting for months to have Andy come to
In fact,
Kirkland.
they were like, well, man, when Andy Kindler gets here, we're going to save this club.
Because he is the best. As much as he doesn't think he knows it, he is. Man.
Yeah.
This guy is the best.
Are you doing like a Tony Robbins thing with me?
No.
Yes, he totally is.
I'm a believer.
Envision yourself 6'5".
Oh, right,
Go ahead.
You're
It's your
taller.
right to be that.
You're taller and you have more money. Just keep saying that over and over. You know, he used to have those things, Tony Robbins, where you ran over the hot coals.
Firewalking.
And then some people got hurt.
Yeah.
Now he has to do something where he puts you in a very cold lake. Never get a laugh on that joke. First of all, nobody knows who Tony Robbins is. They make you wear wool in a very hot environment. Right. That's what he does now.
Why does he do that?
Well, in the Firewalker days, I'm obsessed with people like Tony Robbins. And
motivational speaker.
Motivational. So what happens is that he have you. Who wants to run over hot coals?
Hot coals. No one wants to run over.
After you've watched the 14th jaywalking, but after.
That's when you want to run over hot coals.
But apparently anybody can run over hot coals. It's just the way, the nature of your.
You just got to keep moving. I've seen it done.
Yeah.
You don't linger.
Don't stop and go, hey, check it out with me in the coals. Selfie. Hello.
Yeah.
But then someone, I guess, did one of those things where they lingered too long.
Right.
Oh, sad.
Let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of people say something was sad and not mean it. That was you.
That was very sad.
That is sad.
Andy Kindler, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Seattle. This weekend, Laughs Comedy Spot in Kirkland. Are there going to be any tickets, or is it going to be totally sold to the wall? Like, should we tell people which show do you want? All of them. All right. Apparently.
Oh yeah. Normally I sell out. Normally, you can come to my show 1 minute before, and you can also say, "Look, I don't want a lot of people around me while I'm laughing," and you get a whole section for yourself. There's never someone laughing down your neck at an Andy Kindler show.
By the way, he says that. But will you save me a seat? I can't wait to see you.
You're coming out?
Of course I'm coming to see you.
My goodness.
Andy, you're the best.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, Andy Kindler. But now I feel like by saying that I'm sounding more like Jimmy Fallon. You're the best.
You're so great.
You're
so great.
Yeah.
I love that guy. So great.
7:29. All right, Andy. See you tonight or tomorrow.
I love being on your show. It's so much fun. And I'm going to move here and become the house MC. I don't know what I'm saying.